what's encouraging about this loss is how effective everything was in the first half. The defense, the offense. The defense will eventually get to be playing full 60-minute games. That's an elite defense. They showed it in the first half. They'll get there, maybe by next week. If Mitchell's healthy, they'll have an elite running game too. But he may not be healthy. I told you what he looked like coming out of the training, out of the locker room. It didn't look good. Big brace on his knee. Then you had Jeff Wilson Jr. Didn't look good. Had no snap in his legs. If the Niners don't have someone who can fill in for Mitchell for a while, they're in trouble. Fortunately, they do. They have Jordan Mason. And you saw him in preseason. I saw him in preseason. I think he might be, I don't know if he's better than Elijah Mitchell, because Elijah Mitchell's really good and he's fast, and Mason isn't as fast. But he's better than Jeff Wilson. He's better than Ty Davis Price. And I think with Debo and Ayuk and Lance on the field, Mason will be another guy who averages more than 5 yards a carry. I mean, I don't understand how, with all the schematic advantages the Niners have on offense, Jeff Wilson Jr. only averaged 2 yards a carry. How? He must be not 100% when everyone else was averaging over 6 yards a carry except for him. So I think Jordan Mason is young, fresh, healthy, and given just how good the blocking is, the run blocking is, the scheme is, he could keep this team afloat. He could take it to another level. Because if they just have a running back who's good, that can run the ball 20 times a game, hard to beat this team. As soon as they lose that guy, hard for them to win. And we always overlook running backs because it's not a glamorous position. It's seen as like replaceable in a dime a dozen. But in 2020, Mostert was hurt a lot of the time. So was Jimmy. But who was really more important on this team, Mostert or Jimmy? Really? Obviously Mostert. Too bad they didn't keep Mostert. He might have helped. But you know what? They have Jordan Mason. And I think Jordan Mason, I don't mean to get ahead of myself here, but I do think he's the kind of guy who could lead this team in rushing this season, carry the ball 15 to 20 times a game, and be rock solid and reliable. And if that's what he is, and the Niners are fine, they'll beat the Seahawks. If Mitchell's hurt, but Mason's good, and they feature him, they'll beat the Seahawks. If I'm totally wrong about Mason and he's a mirage and he's not good either, the Niners have a huge problem. They're built to run the ball, and they don't have a healthy running back who can dominate right now, unless it's Mason. I think it's going to be Mason. I think Mason's the truth. That's why I picked the Niners to win the Super Bowl. I'm not backing off that. They're not ready week one. That's on Kyle. They got some troubling injuries already, but they got the young savior coming through, Jordan Mason. I'm excited. I already bought his jersey. Just kidding. Or am I? Anyway, go watch Jordan Mason highlights. That'll make you feel better about this game, this loss. Just the fact that there's someone that Kyle Shanahan didn't think of that's going to come in and play better next week. Unless I'm tripping and all of a sudden it's Ty Davis Price. No, because if Mitchell's hurt, then it's going to be, I don't know. They'll both be active. But I want to see Mason play.